Welcome back to the interview area. We are here with our defending champion, Allisen Corpuz. Allisen, your first time defending at a major like this. What do you look back at now that we've, about 11 months? What does that week mean to you?
Yeah, it's so special. I mean, I think I've said it a bunch, but just being able to share the win with everyone and then kind of have like a trophy tour, bring it home, bring it to the clubs that I practice at. That was really special. And then, yeah, I mean, being out at Lancaster, it's so beautiful out here, and I'm really looking forward to the week.
I know you were here a few weeks ago, got to see the golf course. You saw it again today. Your first impression of it, and is it playing any differently this week?
Yeah, definitely. When I was here a month ago, greens were still a little slow. They were protecting them, and it had just rained, so it was really soft. Still playing decently long, and the rough is very healthy, but it's in great shape, and I think it's going to be a great championship test.
We're going to open it up to questions. Going to go to Jean here in the front.
Allisen, how different is it for you, if at all, coming in as a reigning champion in this tournament as opposed to chasing the trophy?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of confidence just knowing, like I've done it once, so in theory it should be easier to do it a second time. And I think just the attention definitely feels like there's a little bit more obligations, and I mean, I'm definitely grateful for it. I think it's great. I love, just signing autographs for young kids and stuff. I think that's awesome, but at the same time, it is new.
Mm-hmm. Sarah?
I know we talked about it after, but what a one to wait for. When you look back at that moment and how long you had to wait, how hard you had to fight, does it now make it a little bit more special that was your first LPGA Tour victory?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think a lot of players say it, and I definitely echo that. Or the U.S. Open, like as an amateur, like because you can qualify in, this is kind of like our first professional event that we play usually, and for my first win to then be at Pebble and be the U.S. Women's Open was really special.
I know you talked about the fans and the recognition, but how has your life changed as a major champion and LPGA Tour winner?
Yeah, a lot more than I expected, all in good ways, and it feels like I have a little more of a platform, and just, I mean, the opportunities and the people that I've met, like I know for sure there's a lot of things that wouldn't have happened if I didn't win, and just trying to take it day by day and be grateful for that.
And I know you're still working through some things, on the golf course, but how's your game trending, and how are you feeling coming into your first ever title defense?
Yeah, feeling really good about it. I mean, I've been hitting the ball really well, just haven't really had the putter going. So been working on that, and I mean, yeah, looking forward to it, and whatever happens, happens.
We're going to go Dom on the right and then Keely on the left.
Hey, Allisen. If you can just speak to the news from Lexi today, the announcement of her retirement, and then she also sort of hinted at the loneliness and the challenge of being out here week after week, if you can sort of speak to that yourself.
Yeah, first I just wanted to say, I mean, she's had such a great career. I mean, I looked up to her, and I'm not that much younger than her, but I watched her play, in multiple U.S. Opens, watched her win a bunch, and she's just such an inspirational player, both on and off the course. I mean, she's at pretty much every Pro-Am party, like always just up to do everything, and just to see how she's impacted the tour is really special, and I just wish her all the best. I'm definitely lucky that my mom travels with me full time, but I mean, you're on the road for 25 to 30 weeks out of the year, and yeah, it definitely does get challenging at times, but the tour does feel like it's a big family, and yeah, really grateful to be out here.
Keely?
Hi, just talking about the setup this week, what about a U.S. Open setup is different from every other week on tour?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, like, one, the rough is much thicker, and two, just the distance. With it being a par 70, especially just two par 5s, and I think the card has it as 6,500. A lot more longer irons, a few actually woods for me into a few of the par 4s. That's definitely the main thing, and then just the greens are really undulated, so a lot of break in the longer putts.
Is there any specific shot that you need to be able to hit to do well here?
I would say that the U.S. Open is really just about managing your game. I mean, you, best case scenario, have all the shots, but there's always a way to make it work.
We're going to go Megan and then back to Jean.
You touched on it a little bit, but being a defending champion for the first time, when you kind of came onto this property a few weeks ago to do the media day as defending champion, what were those feelings like? And are there any nerves as you walk around and maybe see your face in places like posters and such?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as soon as I walked on property a month ago, Julie puts up a huge poster of me outside the clubhouse entrance. But no, it's been awesome. Nerves, but definitely excitement as well. And yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Like, I think the USGA, LPGA families are both great.
And then I feel like it's tradition that the champion always brings the trophy back. What was that like for you to give that back?
Honestly, it feels like I didn't have it much. I think it maybe spent 14 nights at my house, and I just kind of left it at, just kind of made its tour without me. But no, it was really special, and I mean, I hope I get it for another year at some point. But even if I don't, like, that year was great.
Jean.
Allisen, with how well Nell has been playing, do you go into tournaments thinking, I have to be better than her, or is it more about your state of your game and how you attack the course?
Yeah, I mean, right now, Nelly, I think, is just in a league of her own. But no, I mean, I've always just kind of approached it as, like, going to a course and trying to see the best that I can do. And, I mean, you don't win every week. You just go out and, take it shot by shot and try your best.
Last one, Sarah.
You spoke to Lexi's contributions to the game, and as a player that is trying to continue to carry that Mantle women's golf forward, how important is it, do you think, to follow the example that was set by her and set by some of even our founders and our our pioneers and things like that as you work through your career and continue on?
Yeah, I mean, I think the reason why I'm here is because of, like you said, all the women before me and really just making their best effort to put their best foot forward. And I think it's really important just to keep growing the game and keep growing the women's side especially, just keep bringing more attention to how good we are. And just, I mean, even outside of the golf, I think it's just great to know all the stories and know how great everyone is as a person.
And actually, Allisen, we have one from the Cisco WebEx. Would you be able to give us a little bit of strategy on how you're going to play hole 15?
15. That's the uphill par 4.
Yeah, it's kind of the dog, right?
Yeah. I don't personally hit it that far, so I'll just be hitting a driver at that center bunker off the tee and like a six iron hybrid to the green. Try to keep it below the hole. That's a pretty tricky green, but yeah, nothing too special.
All right. Thank you, Allisen, and good luck this week.
Thank you.